recording now. And if the kink has been weakened, then you know it has been weakened, and it has been weakened a lot here.
So the deepest retrace after that high, I'm saying it's there.
Well, you don't go to the high on that. Let me see what I would have for this. Boop, boop. Let me see. Let me move over here a little. Okay. I would say the deepest retrace is here. No, 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 no. Be cool. And in this way, it's not the same way as getting flag limits. I do it the other way. We go for the retrace, and then we go for the advance after it. So for me, that's our kink, and our MPL of our kink. Okay, we've got an MPL of the kink right there. That's been hit by this. The next one, which is even more obvious, has been well hit already. We've gotten in, see how it hit the pre-CP of this guy here, the MPL of that, that's just perfect place for it. So this is now weak. It is now really, really weak. Now, where we broke into that compression on this might be something, so that would be right there. That would actually be to the pip. And to the pip can work really nicely. But it is a very, very tiny zone that we've got there. Now these rectangles should be stretched, of course, over into the future. Another one then is these highs here. Okay. So there's another set of orders inside there. Come on, be cool. Och. Right, so there are our kinks on that. Now this is an H1. Now, if you wanted to look for PA inside this kink on return, you could, if you wanted, have one trade in here and see how it goes with a stop above it. And having a stop above there means that you're not getting yourself troubled by big drawdown back up to there. But essentially, there is no PA formed to the upside until this guy actually breaks. So with that, there is, if you want to save on any losses at all, you'll have your stop above the whole zone. But there is something to be said for watching out for trades in these little areas. Okay, next one. You seem to have maybe another kink there. I don't remember what this is. Just go check what that is and see if you need to find the kink on it.
It's that level there.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's an important one as well. Shove that in. And it looks like it's in the middle of absolutely nowhere, which is great. I love those ones that are invisible. Yep, so that's a nice, it's obvious to us, but it's very well hidden as well at the same time in the high time frame. Yep, that's it.
Okay, so how I would normally do this is I would take it from there to there.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of a flag limit, so yes. Is it exactly the same as a flag limit? In fact, it's exactly the same as a flag limit, isn't it? No, it isn't. It's different in time. Yeah, okay. Good.
Probably what I would be doing is I would be looking, because we've got
Yeah,
a shoulder,
you're to the pip there. That's nice.
we're looking in there.
Yeah. Yes, yes, lovely.
Um,
And then you look to the underside of the box.
Underside.
Mm-hmm. At the
What do you mean
very bottom of the screen. First of all, you've got your MPL, and then you look for your RS, and then you look in between.
So the very bottom,
Yeah.
title here,
Yeah.
we've got compression there,
Mm-hmm.
PCP there.
Hmm.
So that would be a possibility.
Yeah.
There.
That's another nice one. But I would, of course, have the top of that box above that little high. Boo -boo.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good one. Then you look for whatever else you have in here. You've got that there. That might be of some value inside there. So that would be over there. So find the orders in that one and you're good. Alrighty. So with this, I would tend to put in my favorite set of orders, or sets of orders, rather than every single set of orders in the market. And those for me would be definitely my favorites. I wouldn't have anything else in there.
Uh-huh. Really, I would thing up there.
Yeah, I would actually take the lower one, just to be sure. Just slightly lower.
The lower one.
That one, there. Yeah, down just a tiny bit. If you come down to here. I mean, this is M1, so it's not a very big zone.
Okay.
Boo boo. Because then, if it's here, it gives retail traders the idea that it's a supply trade. And you know how people look for supply. They simply look for a box on top of a flag, or they look for a flag on top of a pole with a pole down again. So that's beautiful supply. So that could very well be the supply trade. And it's not because of supply, it's because of this guy over here. But you've got to make it look like supply works. So with this, that would make it look like supply works.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if they all get extended over into the into modern times and they keep themselves going over to modern times, then that's good. Still, we have to work out how the hell we used to do that. But yeah, good. I like it. Oh, actually, I have a rectangle extender which just extends rectangles. Yeah, it'd be very well worth putting that damn thing on. Alrighty, and the next one?
So that's that one, this one.
Oh, you did the one at the break into the compression?
This one here.
No, the one at the top of that one, yeah. The top of the compression. There. Did we do that
Yeah,
one?
is that another one? Oh.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, all right. Ah, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, next one down.
Next one down is. What's that? Hold on a moment to remember what that is.
Let me see.
It's high here.
I thought you just had that high done already. Would it be the left shoulder of it or something? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So that high there we've done,
Yeah.
which is that one. So the next one down. So it's that. Was that left shoulder?
Yeah, very possibly and probably. Now, these are yearly averages or whatever averages, aren't they? It's not they don't do open, high, low, close on these, do they? Is that what I remember? That they are actually averages? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Okay, okay. Alrighty. So yeah, where that line is, there could be some kind of a bounce there. All right.
Okay, so line. So that's already within a bigger flag on it there.
Yeah. Now, at the same time, though, where you have this guy, where you have the low of that big blue box, your biggest blue box that we've got, that could bounce price down right now. So having the kink on that is still valuable.
Okay. Yeah. So looking at this one here then.
Yeah. I presume we haven't. Oh, we have made a kink, yeah. Well, look, this one's very obvious anyway. It's pre-compression there. Bum, bum. Everything above here is compressed. Here is the line we're dealing with, I believe. This is the kink of it. So we have orders. Boo. This is low and I don't like it. I really don't like it. But it is, say, if there is any significance in this line, then this helps with the significance of that line. There's those guys there. Now that's H1. Maybe there is to be found a tiny little kink in there. But for me, of course, I wouldn't be trading that. But I'd still be aware of it because it's down here is a perfectly valid place to turn price. But really, if I were to go looking for a trade on it, it would be over at the MPL of this guy. Over there. And even better would be over here. It's just a little bit further, but that's it. So there's that. The best place. And because we have our compression there, it's valuable. And here we go. Boo, 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 boo. No, 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 no. Come. What are you doing? Righty. So we are compressed above there. Now I'd like to take just a little look inside there. And gotcha. Now do you see the kink on this one here? Has its MPL right there at this other line. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. So this little M5 kink could turn price on a monthly scale. And there's nothing wrong with turning price on a monthly scale with an entry there and a stop loss above there, which then gives you boo. Seven or eight pip stop loss, which is pretty damn good, really. Or a 7 or 8 pip zone for a monthly level. That's good. So yeah, I like that. Of course, there's this guy in here. And yeah, that's something to look out for. But for me, really, we're looking much better up here. Alrighty, so that's that zone done. Now these guys, these little markers, I still would have these boxes visible on the monthly scale. They're very tiny, but they are monthly levels, so I would hold them there. Now, if they weren't at monthly scales, if they were only, let's say, if they were from lows from a H4 or something, which is totally invisible everywhere else, then I'd only have them visible in H4 and down. But this one, I'd keep them visible in the monthly. They're very good. Okay, so next one.
So just on that one there, you mentioned it could have a bounce on the monthly. It could do a read. Where would you expect that? Where would you take your first target for that? If that was on a monthly.
Well, you'll have to go out to the monthly and see. Alrighty. So, excuse me. Now, I'm not saying that that little box that we've got there is an MPL on the monthly, but it is a possible turning place on the monthly. So yes, if we were to get PA, if we were to break this box down and we didn't hit this target yet, then essentially your first place to be turning back down could be the low of this. Then the next place to be turning back down would be that tiny little kink that we've just marked. Then the next place we could possibly be turning down is this guy over here. And then the top of this, what's this again? I don't remember. It could be the top of this box. Each of these little levels, that one there, it could be there, it could be any of these. So turning down on the monthly could happen at any of these little levels that we've got, any of the tiny ones. And they're all perfectly valid places to bounce price back down before it goes to its target. Certainly the best places are up at the very highs, but that could be for later on as well.
Okay. So the next one, so we've done that one.
Mm-hmm.
This one here. So the next one down I've got is here.
Yes, and just before you play with it too much, let me just double check on it that it ties up with our left shoulder over here. Boo boo. Okay, right, it's that little kink there actually is important on the monthly because of this guy over here. So yes, all right, so breaking up whatever kink was made here brought us to our first target, which is over here. Then that target breaks. So yes, this is a monthly level and that is a monthly level and they're very close to each other. So yes, if we break this one here, then our next target is not this one, but it's this one that it's already in. So these are things we've got to be aware of. Let me just double check. That is where this thing got broken in. Oh, it's very close. Boo, 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 boo. Come on. Come on. Follow me. Oh, could you please just get the price of the high of this and then get the price of the low of this? Then we'll know. Or else just line these things up so we can see it. It's just I can't get it perfect. Yeah, if you just expanded it at that level, it would have worked fine. Yeah, zoom out. But bring the triangle over. Oh, zoom out.
Hold on. So is it this one here?
Yeah, yeah. With a red candle, you just go to the lower part of the body of it. There you go. So high 8186. Okay.
Oh, this one.
We go towards the top of the candle. Low. I see 8203. So, okay, that one didn't do it. That is not the kink of it. So it's inside the candle to the left of that. It's inside this candle somewhere. So, okay, if you draw a line at 8186, so this shows you how monthly levels can be just a few pips wide. Actually, this one's pretty damn enormous, really. It's much, much bigger. Okay. Righty then. So that level then is this one. So it's the depth of the retrace all the way to the furthest advance before it.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's that one. And then this one. Boo, boo, boo. This guy. So the kink on this one is inside this candle. We have to check the retrace, of course. So now it's inside this candle. Boo, boo. Have we lost it? Okay, I always get lost when I try and find these things. Could you try and find it at this scale?
Hold on a minute.
Okay, 23rd of June before 7.
No, it's not going back in 15.
Alrighty, so then in that case, you've simply got to draw that entire M30 candle, and that is your level on that.
So that's that.
Yeah. And then we've got to, of course, take in the QM level on that, which is actually a pain in the ass. I think your QM level is this guy over here, is it not? And that QM level is all of this uck. So it really messes us up there for targets on this. Boo, 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 boo. Let's go out and take another little look over here. Oh, that's not the QM level. The QM level is on there, and that's overlapped. There's another QM on it, and that's already taken care of with this. That's that actual high there, and then we're just looking at the QM level of that. No, I'm beginning to care less about this one. Boo, boo, boo. Alrighty. Okay, so they are our monthly levels around there, I believe. Yes, they are. That's all of that taken care of. Did we do our MPLs inside that area, etc.? We didn't. We must just find the MPLs of those. Ook. Lost it. Shoot. Come back. Okay, I'm going to leave it to you to find it again.
Okay. So M30, I think it's as low as we can go.
Righty, yeah, it is. Now, your actual MPL on that scale is here, and that has been taken out. Now, there are orders in here, and they tie in nicely with the high of that. So really, I would say that my favorite place for looking for orders in there is actually at this line over here. So yes, that would be it for me. So that's the MPL of that monthly level. Ook. And we've got a low there and a higher low there, so we're pre-compression at that level, so it's good. Another one, of course, could be right there, and that is a little bit high. But what I'd rather do with that there is when we come down to it, make another low exactly the same level as that, and then come back down to those double lows, and then make it look bullish after that, and then come down and take the stops down into here. So okay, that's that. I like that. Alrighty, so the next one down.
Okay, so we've looked at that. So the next one down I've got is this.
Yeah, and look at it, isn't it gorgeous? It's very beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous.
Okay.
So find the orders in there and you're good to go.
So obviously I'm at the H1 level there and I've just drawn a kink.
Yeah.
But just on drawing the kinks, you can draw them at different levels obviously. And the kink becomes a different size.
Yeah. Now what you've done is drawn a kink on the left-hand side of the pole that's going up, and I've never done that. I'd only draw it on the right-hand side of the pole that's going up.
Right-hand side of the pole. So basically you're talking down the lowest then. Talking that size of kink.
That's the big kink, yeah, absolutely, that's the big one. So where are your MPLs on that?
On that big kink.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a minute. So this kink's going to hold price down. So that should be a red kink, is that correct?
No. We want that to hold price up. So the MPLs on it are to the downside.
So for me, starting point, I'd be looking.
Yeah.
It's quite low, so it's quite high.
It is quite high, but it is, you see, our very MPL has already been taken out by the second lowest low we've got in there to the right-hand side of the low. So that has gone. So really, maybe there are some little orders left inside there. There might be a pocket of them still existing. Oh, hold on. Where did we extend to where did we retrace to the furthest after we broke this line over here? You see, that actually throws us off a little bit because our deepest retrace after we broke up was this guy over here.
So you're actually saying it should be that.
Yeah, but then we've got to remember what this one here is, because I don't remember what that one there is. So we've got two of them. Okay. Right. So we got stacked zones there, two very important stacked zones. And stacked zones are a pain in the ass, certainly, but we've got to deal with them because they happen. Oh, crap. So we've got two. This is one kink. Yep. And our MPL of it is going to be, well, it's really pretty much been taken. But there is maybe that tiny bit of space, maybe. Now, the lag isn't allowing me to line that up perfectly. Yeah, you'll have to help line that up. And then the next one, then we have to draw the next kink as this one over here. So we are stacked. Boo, 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 boo. And perhaps, just perhaps, this little set of orders down here, well, I don't know. It's very weak because that has really come close to it. Come on, come. Come on, get on there. And you come down here a little. The bottom of that red candle. Or don't bother your arse. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so there's that one, and then there is this one. This one, for me, is the clearest set of orders that we've got. Now, literally any trade that we were to take there should have its stop beneath that zone and even beneath the next zone because we are stacked, which sucks a lot. But really, if you're to be as safe as can possibly be, then you'll want your stop below this. And then have we got another bloody monthly level there as well? You see, we could be stacked to hell. But I personally, this is a daily chart, I would take the chance of having my stop below the actual low just there. But yeah, we could be stacked to be Jesus around here. It looks like a very busy place with another line coming. Oh, I don't know what that's about.
That one, I kind of tried to guess that there was an important level there because of the FX top.
Okay,
so
okay.
I couldn't get the level perfect. So the actual height of that next one is, I'm unsure of it.
Gotcha. Well, you see, these guys here, these got held down by what looks like whatever's inside that candle there. Could it be as low as that, do you think? Could it be as low as that candle?
Possibly.
Because really, the proof of a flag limit is the reaction to it. Now on FX Top, you can select the time or the dates that you're going to use on the chart.
Can you?
Yeah. See the start date?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You can stick those in for before it and after it, and then you'll get more information.
All right. So I think the level that I was looking for was that. Yeah, I think I was looking at where that compression had stopped.
Oh, okay, okay. Is that...
So we're breaking in somewhere here.
Well, let me just see. Your line is somewhere above here. Bum, bum, bum. I don't. No, I don't have it.
No, no.
Yeah. What's very significant, though, if you go back to FX Top, Boo, boo, boo. What's very significant is that 70 mark over there with this guy.
Yeah.
Also, these two highs over here, they are vitally important to get a look at. Maybe that's higher, I think. That doesn't look like where your line was. But okay, we have a little kink tying in with those there. That kink is below this. I think that kink is there. Two highs. Should have stopped price down here. Did once. Then down it came. So yes, it is that kink there. It is this. This was important. So I'd love to get a price on those guys. I'd really love to get an exact price on them. Boo, boo, boo. So how about we find this date and then we find that date and we just look at that area inside there and we'll see what we can find. Because there's no reason whatsoever to not bounce from that exact point. Or from the kink tying in with that exact point.
Okay, so starting about 1st of the 7th, 1987.
Right. And then 1990.
1991?
I think it was 1991, maybe. Alrighty, 1990 there. Okay, so it's at 75. Okay, there's 74. That's 136 points. Oh, look, that mark that it's giving us, it's actually giving us the high. So it's 75.36. If we were to look at 75.36, the last time we passed that, that could be very good for us.
7536.
Yeah, just move that yellow line. Just hit properties and everything with it. Oh, look, we've already got that marked. Yay. Excellent. So that is phenomenally strong down there. That tiny, tiny little kink that we've got marked in there. Yep, gorgeous. So that is, let me see, you're looking at a weekly. Maybe you're looking at 50, 60 pips or something like that. That's all it is. Maybe even less than that. So yeah, that's phenomenally strong. And it would look, by the time we got down there, as if we've broken these guys over here, and it looks like it's going to go down to hell from there. So yeah, that's phenomenally strong. That's really, really good. That's my favorite place in the world right now to look for a long. It's a few weeks away, however, but that's gorgeous to me.
Mm-hmm.
So what you would want to do, I suppose, boom, boom. Boo boo. I would make it the same color as those monthly lines that you've got in, whatever that color is. Boo 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 boo. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. And a different color, but yeah, we can see anyway that it's along the same lines as those. So that's a good monthly level that we're dealing with there. So yeah, lovely, 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 lovely. I would leave that line there. Gorgeous. Well found on FX Top.
Okay. The next ones are these two bottom ones.
Mm-hmm. Now, with any luck, we're going to be able to tie those in with this guy over here with that guy. And we're probably not going to be able to. No, we're not. But yes, they are important anyway, so we find the kinks in there. Okay, pre-compression there for the top one, that's gorgeous, and then MPL of compression for the other one. Oh, I'm loving it. They're really nice.
So, right, so that's there, so...
Yeah.
So kink is that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. The depth of the retrace after it crosses up it to the furthest advance before. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Pre-compression here. Oh, I've got a compression there.
Yeah.
So could have something in there.
Absolutely, we could. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4 lows stacked up on it. Gorgeous, yeah. And to the pip entry as well on that line is gorgeous as well, because there is a little MPL in there. So yes, that one is good, or that one is very good. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. The MPL of that compression has been taken out already, so I don't give that much strength at all. So then we go down to the next one over here.
What about this level there? Is there anything in there?
Well, look what happened. It got taken.
Where's it get taken? In here?
It got taken by that spike that came to the right of it. Yeah.
Oh.
So there is a little set of orders beyond that, just an Iku one. There is a small set of orders in there. And maybe it'll do something, but I don't really rate it. I absolutely love the pre-compression on that. It looks like all of this has been weakened. It really does. And when we're in stacked zones, we can often, or they will often treat stacked zones exactly like compression and run all the way through. So with stacked zones, here is another zone, another very strong one. And so very often they will run all the way through the zones from one end to the other, just like a CP. So really, is that. There's actually, don't even have to go to the bottom with that one because, ook. That has a little kink inside there, which is good. Now, certainly my stop wouldn't be between the upper blue line and the lower blue line. That would be just insane. But yes, that is a nice place. And then another further MPL is right here. Come back. What? Oh, come back. Boo boo. Okay. So my favorites are this blue or this line here, and then my next favorite is this one down here. But we can be bouncing price anywhere in those boxes on the way. But favorites absolutely there. Now on this one, we've got our first engulf here as well. Boo 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 boo. Here's our first engulf on there. Oh, but That has been taken by these guys already, so it's too weak. So I'm not loving that anymore. Okay, there are the zones on that one. I like those.
Okay. That's all I had marked.
Yeah, okay. One other thing, however, and it's not far away, it's just still in this. We have a compression over here, so we look for a left shoulder pre-compression, and then we find ourselves a place to trade it. So there's our compression here. Here's our left shoulder on it, and we find that over here in pre-compression there are orders to be found. Boop, 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 boo. And before we leave it, we will ask ourselves, what is this low a reaction to? Because we have to find out as much information as we can. And that low is a reaction to this thing over here. So let us just pop that in. I suppose, yeah, let's bring it over. Okay, that's a reaction to that guy over there. Now we have orders inside here. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, it's gone a bit off, but yeah, it's basically inside there. And then we have more orders from here. Actually, let me just go away. I want you. Delete, and then it's trend line, I believe. But all I want to do really is, actually, hold on. Control. There's that. Now I want to find the little set of orders inside there. Where, I've forgotten where we're trying to look. Oh, we're looking over here. Okay. Now daily, maybe. December 2006. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Alrighty, so we got that guy, and then control. Okay, so they're both essentially within the same kink. So just draw up the kink on those, and you're looking good. So draw the kink and the MPL of the kink.
So this is going down. So the kink in this one is there. And we're doing it upside down.
Yeah, you're looking kind of good. You've actually got two kinks there because you got two lines. Yep, that's the top one. Then the bottom one is just stacked under it. Oh, come back over here. Let me have it a sec. Then the second one is this guy here. So there are our two kinks. Our MPL of both of them is here at this line, which is nice. And remember, this on the high time frame was very visible. That was awfully visible, and this we didn't see at all. So this one, of course, I prefer because it's invisible, and we love invisible. Absolutely adore seeing what the retailers can't see. Okay, lovely. Now, if you stick a rectangle extender indicator onto that, it should bring everything over, I think. Hopefully it does it on a retrofit anyway. It's worth trying anyway. So do get a rectangle extender, put it on it, and then everything that you've got comes over and stays in your modern time. So lovely, absolutely lovely.
How do I get a rectangle extender?
I'll stick a link to it or something in our chat, and then it's there. Now, once we get Tommy back in here, Tommy is really good with all of our tech stuff, so he'll be able to sort us out to do it as we do it in the trading room. I've no idea why that thing isn't working for me anymore, but Tommy will help work it out anyway. But for now, these lessons are simply about finding our levels, and they're very, very simple anyway. So for the next one, I presume the next one's going to be Monday, but I can't be tied to that because I don't know anything about, I don't remember what's happening on Monday, but I think it's Monday, probably the same time. And who's under you? Omid is under you on the list. So Omid, I want you to do a pair before Monday, and then we'll go over it and get you working on it. So for now, that's enough of that. So well done, you did great with that.
I will do this.
Pardon? What did you say, Omid?
I said sure, I will do that.
Excellent, absolutely excellent. It'll keep you busy over the weekend. It's my great pleasure. So you see how simple this stuff is, and these levels are the places that I take trades from, and I can be taking M1 trades from monthly levels, and you know, what I used to do looked kind of magic, but it was just simply from marking these levels and then taking trades from them, which were just bloody obvious once you know where they are. So really, really simple stuff. So get used to doing this, and don't limit yourself to doing one chart. Do as many as you possibly can, as many as you want to, without stressing yourself out, because there's no point in being stressed during any of this. It's a hard enough business. So that's it. Thank you, peeps. I'll put a recording of this up if you want it. I suppose it's handy to have it. Maybe there are some extra insights, but it's all rinse and repeat for everything that we do anyway. There's once you've done it once, there's nothing new to be found. And of course, then we've just got to remember that once we go into our lower time frames on it, we simply have to make our lower time frames invisible in the higher time frames. Otherwise, we get extremely messy charts. So that's it. I will talk to you all later. I have much to do now, so be well, peeps.
Okay, thank you.
Yay, bye.
Bye bye.